Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another installment of the MRL Cup Series. Here for a very quick race, actually. 40 laps at Canadian Tire is where we're at. We have 5 races until the end of Season 1 here, and you can tell that the reason why we actually have a small field is, as of right now, this is our, I guess the race day for the actual Cup Series. So that is why we only have 8 drivers with us right now. That is a little bizarre, if you ask me. But it's gonna be a good point save for those that are actually joining. Mainly those like Liam as well, who is going to be up here into the booth. How you doing today, Liam? It's gonna be a good point save for you just by joining this race.
Yeah, that's certainly something Jagger mentioned a few weeks back to me, and he's starting to prove me right here a little with his suspicion. But I think with the number of people that aren't going to show today, I think we can make up good points, and I'm doing pretty well to answer that first question.
Oh well, I mean, like I said, it's race day for the real Cup Series, so that is why we are having only 8 drivers here. I know Nathan for sure sent one. BD as well sent a lap, so technically they will receive points for that, but they are watching the race right now. In fact, I can actually join back as of right
Yeah,
now,
my
but
bad.
yeah, we have a very interesting race on our hands here. That is because I hear your cat in the background. Oh my God. You know Liam, but I don't know if the stream knows. But I adore cats, so it's always I guess one of the better pleasures of having you in as the commentary because I can actually hear cats in the background. But yeah, it's saying a. Ooh, big news in the Discord is that Xander has officially announced that this is going to be a starting park. If you notice that our pole sitter is T-Bird, so that is
Yeah, he went ahead and parked
oh
it.
yeah, yeah, he already parked it for the night. So there is technically 7 drivers on track for 40 laps tonight. So there is a big chance that we will have a new winner tonight. Really, the only
And that
drivers that
podium might be interesting too.
yeah, exactly. So we will have definitely a new. Well, we already have a new person joining us in the clash. That is the 96 of T-Bird, and he is also one of the better
Oh,
drivers on road courses.
Cade just had a decent save right there.
Well, Cade as well is one of those drivers that has, he's partying right now. He's not real. Oh, but big movement going into the
20's on
double
the wall.
right-hander. Yeah, the 20 definitely just. Well, I guess both everyone not really getting their breaking points right. That is definitely one of the big things.
It looked on
But
my end, he got loose coming down in the
uh,
downhill section there.
and one thing I want to point out, Liam, is we had a big shift in the points last week with BS not showing up nor putting in a lap for qualifying. That put him outside of the relegation zone and Packers in. And now this week, Packers didn't show up. Now he's just right back out. So Packers in the big boat of, I guess, being outside the cut, and we'll have to go to lights if the season ended right now. Be right saying go ahead and win, Liam. So I guess the gauntlet has been thrown down. You have something to work for.
Man, I mean, minimum's the podium.
Well, the minimum is the podium, and right now that P3 is actually the 37 of Baseball Kid. Now, the biggest news here is, that this race is only a four-stopper, believe it or not. So these guys are definitely looking to get the most out of it. And in fact, like I said, but speaking of getting the most out of it, a little up ahead there, the 96 gets loose out of the double right-hander, and Cyber was able to, I'm trying to get up there, to close in the gap a little bit, was actually looking to the outside, but he couldn't quite get up through the gears as well as the 96 could. 96 on a wheel and pedals, while the 24 is not. He is on controller. So just by shifting, that is a little bit of an advantage by how you can kind of shift up through the gears. Now, road course racing is very not everyone's cup of tea, Liam. Why do you think road course racing favors some people. I mean, it's kind of hard to describe, but I mean, how would you think?
I think it's just, I think it's more or less just timing, honestly. I mean, you see it in F1 on the initial spots of the race when they do the 5 red lights. The driver with best reaction time tends to get away the fastest week in and week out, and I think that's what makes the difference on road course racing is just reaction time on when you have to shift up and shift down and what gear to just even be in half the time, because you're here all the time. People ask middle of the race, what gear are you in compared to what gear I am, and I think that's the difference maker.
I would actually have to agree with that. Now, Canadian Tire is a very fast road course. You guys are already approaching lap 4 of this race. That means we are already 1/10 of this race already done, and almost halfway through this fuel stint. Canadian Tire is one of those tracks that is actually very, very abusive on fuel, and that's why I'm saying that this is a 4-stop, no matter how we slice this. Fuel run is at worst 8 if you're going just flat out, you know, like no saving whatsoever, and 9 with a little bit of light saving, I'll say. Like, and not even like aggressive, like, you know, constantly running 4th gear. That's like,
I mean, the 14, the side by side.
Yeah, I was actually on board with that right there. As UK, our points leader,
and
ooh, baseball kid
like, went wide.
Yeah, it looks like he.
So now this is the battle for the potential podium.
Well, there you go, Liam. Don't mess it up. With that, UK is our actual points leader.
I hate your commentator skills.
Oh, Liam, oh my God.
Hey, look, we kissed it. It's not like we completely wrecked. We kissed it.
All right. Well, I'm just saying, like stuff like that can, you know, make or break a race. So, of course, you know, just maintaining your composure, and there's still plenty of laps left in this run. But yeah, UK is our points leader here. A whopping 54 points over our second place in the championship, Cyber. But right now, Cyber is in P2, UK is in P4. So that is looking to be a very interesting, well, 10-point gain right there out of our championship duo. T-Bird, though, still in the lead as of right now. I'm trying to go back on board with him, but Cyber's right on his tail. But going back to what I was talking about is you have a light, I guess I would say, a little bit of light saving, not like anything aggressive or anything like that, but having the benefit of, you know, just knowing that there's four stops in some way, shape, or form. There's no need to save because as of right now, I honestly don't predict a caution with only
Facebook kids in the grass a little.
Oh, well, I should probably go back on board with that because this is the battle for the podium. UK has it. Baseball Kid and Liam wants it. The double right-hander is the best opportunity to make up a lot of time. As Liam, you showed right there, and Baseball Kid showed in return because UK got a little bit slow right there. But going down the long backstretch here, this has a name. I forget what it is. Liam, do you know what this backstretch is called? It has a name.
No idea.
I'll have to look it up. But you can see that that is one of the best places to gain time is that double right-hander, mainly on entry and exit. Oh, Baseball Kid with almost a perfect crossover, maybe doing in the second S. Oh, he put his nose down there, but the door was slammed shut. So what was P3 is now down to P5. And Baseball Kid trying to keep his relegation hopes alive here. Currently 783 points on out. He is the last driver that will, that can possibly be relegated. But at this point, it's going to take a whole lot. Now, Liam, good news for you though. With Packers not showing up, that is absolutely great news for you, and Bass as well. I should also mention with Bass and Packers both not showing up nor putting in laps. That is bringing your gap so much closer to making into the top 10. Which I will be honest, if you would have, I guess, asked me this if you were gonna make it a few races ago, you were like 400 points or like close to 400 points on out. Entering this race, you're 240, and depending on where you finish, you could be about 130.
Look, man, I just know how to play my cards right and play the system.
hey, is I guess step one, show up. That's always the biggest thing. Or if you can't show up, put in a lap. That is one of the things that, like I said, Nathan and
Set
BD
a new
will.
personal best that last lap.
Hey, there you go. And I was talking about you, so commentaries curse my butt. Apparently, it's called Mario Andretti straightaway. Thank you, B right.
That was the hairpin, the double left handle you keep referring to.
No, I'm talking about the actual backstretch.
Okay.
Yeah, that's apparently referred
I know the
to as.
hairpin's the Andretti hairpin. I didn't know the backstretch
Why
actually had it.
Andretti though? I mean, I'm sorry, but like
because they had him help build the track.
Oh, that's cute. But I'm sorry, that sounded very disrespectful. But oh, that's cute. But yeah, you can see that these two have absolutely like gapped themselves from the rest of the competition. Right now, there's like two mini battles going on right now. There's the battle for the lead, which is neck and neck right now, and there's also the battle for P3, which is going to be a little bit tighter because that 20 of BS is getting a little bit closer into the mirrors of these drivers. So there is P3, which is that 14 car, and that 20 car is just behind. Meanwhile, the 22 he's said, gone on record saying that this is just a good points night. He is just here just for shots and goggles. So P7 is what he will get, but P8 is what Xander will receive. P9 is what BD will receive, and P10 is what Nathan will receive. So it's going to be very interesting to see what is going to come on out of this race. I would have to say, as we learned from Mid-Ohio, don't leave early because you don't know what's going to happen. We saw Cade leave. Well, he was like one of the first people to leave. And then three other people's good grammar, Private Patton. Three other drivers left right after him. So that could have been three positions that he could have gained by just collecting laps. Liam, could I have a lap update, please?
Coming to lap 9. So lap 8.
Aha! So it looks like these drivers are going to be pitting this lap. I'm assuming, at least. So this is lap 9 right now. So T-Bird and Cyber both not coming down pit lane. So I'm assuming, yeah, everyone should be coming on down pit lane. Next time, what happened to Baseball Kid? Did I miss something?
I have no idea.
Well, Baseball Kid is now just going through the S's. That elevates BS14 cars into P5, and that leaves only 2 proponents for the top 3 right now. So right now, Liam, go get it. That what is that? One Cure 14 Ford Mustang is looking pretty ripe. Oh, and actually, I say that the 22 is the only one down pit lane right now, so I stand corrected on that. But right now, you can see that as the drivers get more and more spaced on out, they will actually hit faster and faster laps, and you can see that a little bit with the 96. He's gapped himself from the 24, and that's only going to get bigger. But I'm assuming everyone's going to be coming on down pit lane right now. Now, also the biggest thing is don't speed. That it actually picks up before the yellow line. So don't assume that yellow line is the be-all, end-all. You will want to be at pit road speed before that. The 20 car being a little bit too conservative with that, but looks like the 37 has bowed out for the night. So hey, that's a spot. What started as 8 is now down to 6. So essentially, oh my goodness, almost a guaranteed top 5. So
I'm not going to complain about it. I got World's Best Crew Chief over here giving me some advice.
Well, I mean, I don't know who that person is, but they obviously don't compare to Rudy Fugel. I've always said that Rudy Fugel.
I need to know about even.
I don't know. Rudy Fugel's pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I've said back when.
Yeah, but this crew chief's records. I think he's only had 1 loss in his time of crew chiefing.
Oh, what, Chad Knaus?
Nah. My man, Be Right Racing.
Oh, there you go. But either way, like I said, you can see that like that. Oh my goodness! And 96 gets Omega loose coming out of the hairpin, and that allows the 24 to go on by. Now we've seen this before. Oh, Baseball Kid coming out in chat saying, I was doing pretty good. Always screw yourself over. Well, I mean, getting a P7 out of this is still a pretty good day. So, I don't know. That's still pretty good. And it keeps your relegation hopes alive. So, I don't think you'll be able to gain a position in terms of points. But you will definitely be sitting a little bit prettier when it comes to the point standings. So here's the 14. It looks like gapped a little bit compared to the 17 of Liam. But right now, everyone's just kind of getting in their own rhythm because now we're just strapping it on down and just trying to go the distance. But yeah, it's only a 40 lapper, like I said. So, and we run about a minute 15 lap time. So we will be done with this race by about 10. It's actually, I was looking on the schedule, this race is one of the shortest on the Cup calendar. Probably only second to, I would have to maybe say Iowa. Iowa's also a very quick track. 140 laps at running 23 seconds a piece, 24 on slower tires, older tires, I should say, is also up there. But then after this, we go to the long haul races. We have the Triple Crown of Indy, Bristol, and Darlington right after that. And then I guess Atlanta, I guess we could also say as well, is another good race. Liam, what the heck happened?
Spun it.
Oh my goodness. Ay. But you can see that just like that, was it coming off of the hairpin?
No, going up the hill.
Going up the hill, that's a different place. But the 20, ooh, throwing it on down in turn 1 right there, making a little bit of contact. But actually, that kind of helps the driver being chased right there, because it allows you to take turn 1 a little bit more aggressively. It's one of those weird things that if you get tapped going into turn 1, it actually strangely helps you. But now the 96 is trying to close back down the gap to the 24. But yeah, it's going to be hard to do so, because knowing how T-Bird operates, he's one of those drivers that gets in his own head, and it's really hard to not do that. It's extremely hard to not do that. Going and as soon as you make a mistake, you try to make up for it in the next corner, and you just can't do that. You have to take it one at a time, just going and making sure that you nail every lap as best as you can, because you don't know when the other driver is going to be making a mistake. But right now, this is the battle for P4. So Liam in the 20 is the only real battle on track right now, as there are only 6 drivers left. So we have right here, so P1 belonging to Cyber. T-Bird did actually close the gap a little bit. I think that was actually a really good S's that you went through. And going on through the hairpin right there, the double right-hander, he's actually able to close the gap a little bit. He just needs to keep doing that lap after lap. So there's Cyber P1 and P2. UK belongs in P3. P4 is now about to be under fire, but the 20 of BS is just, I think he's just riding right now. He said before the race that he's just going to vibe tonight, and I know this really dates me, Liam, but I straight up asked him, what does that mean? Like, I don't know. No, I'm just vibing. Like, I'm sorry. Do I sound old?
Go with the flow. Take the opportunities given to you. Don't force anything.
I feel old. I feel old by doing that. I feel by just asking that question. I feel old. So here we are. Either way, but going back into it. So that 20 car is just vibing right now. apparently. But that 96 is closing the gap even more. So the 24 is going to be coming under fire. I don't know if it's the longer run that he really struggles with or not, but the 96 can really just send it on in, especially in the right-hander, and then just get on the power a little bit better. And I think that's just by virtue of the wheel and pedals. You know, you can kind of feel the car a little bit more. But then again, UK is also on a controller, and he is, well, he's also not under threat, so he can actually really just hit the power. Liam, what are you doing?
I got sideways on me.
Liam, tag me in. I'll drive for you. Tag me in.
Look, I know what I'm doing.
All right. Well, either way, I mean, you still have a P5 out of this, and I find it extremely hard to believe that you're going to be falling out of that range anytime soon. But you never know, especially as we close in. If I'm counting my laps correctly, the leader's on lap 14, correct?
15.
Ah, damn it! It's always the one. I'm always off by like one. But yeah, going on to lap 15. This is lap 15 right now. The 22 has, I think he is without a pilot right now. So, I think, oh, there we go. Yep, there we go. He's trying to get it going. Going downhill. And there we go. He's just watching right now. Yeah, so the 22 has given up. Is he ghosted, by the way?
Yes.
All right, thank God. Okay, whew. In fact, actually, let's check the Discord. I saw a message. I need someone to lag out for a top 5. But that's what he's saying right now, so definitely needing to see someone else lag on out for a top 5. But I don't think it's going to happen at this point. So really, just trying to collect as many points as you can. That's why, like I said, you have to just kind of roll with the punches. So, as I mentioned, 2 drivers put in last place points. So technically, there will be a top 10 payout of points, and P9 will belong to BD. BD is 7th in the standings right now, and actually entering this race, he was in a very close battle with Cade and Bassbuck. All 3 of those drivers falling within 8 points of each other, which is, for anyone that doesn't know Winston Cup points, is 2 positions, essentially. So 8 points was massive. BD will earn points, but Cade actually ran and will finish higher than him. So Cade will actually take P7 in the standings, whereas BD, by just virtue of getting last place points, will fall to P8. Bassbuck and Packers will both lose a spot to BS, who actually ran, and Bass and Packers both did not send in a lap. So that puts Packers in the 11th place out of relegation. Like I said, he was in it and then he wasn't. So I don't know, man. But again, this is just one of those things that it's real life NASCAR racing right now. We totally understand. In fact, we appreciate everyone coming on out and racing as is because of it being real life NASCAR. They're at Martinsville right now. We're at Canadian Tire. So definitely one of those things that, just... Whew. Oh, by the way, Kalen didn't show up as well. That's the one driver I was looking at. I was like, who else? Kalen as well didn't show on up. And he's sitting P5 in the standings. So I stand corrected. BD, by virtue of getting last place points, will still be in P7, but he will gain position on Kalen, but will immediately lose it back to Cade, who showed on up. So it's weird how that's worked out, but bear with me. So Kalen is actually the biggest loser out of all of that because of not putting in last place points. Oh my goodness. I don't know what happened to Cyber right there, but the 96 is now suddenly back on his bumper. This race is far from done. Entering this race, T-Bird has gone without a podium, a pole, and a win. so far in his Cup Series career? Well, he's earned the pole this time and is looking to get it next time, and actually goes on around Cyber right there. So Cyber is
DS is on the
really...
pit lane.
What lap is it right now? 17?
18.
Oh, I mean, this is lap 18, right? So I wonder if
Yes.
Cyber is feeling the effects of tire wear, and that left front is really starting to feel the pressure. In fact, yep, I'm sure it is, because he just got loose coming out of the double right-hander. Now, I'm assuming that both of these guys are going to be coming on down, but that is crucial. I mean, you know it's a four-stopper. Why risk it, Liam?
I don't know.
Oh, good talk. Good talk, Liam. Wonderful insight. I mean, I guess, if you know it's going to be a four-stopper regardless, why push it the extra lap when you know you have to stop 2 extra times? I mean, is there a world where you can see these guys maybe taking 2 on the final stop with 5 laps to go?
Yes, actually. Depending on what the pressures are and everything, I see that happening. And honestly, I think that's why, though, saying out this extra lap, the extra lap is they'll try to make it to whatever number they're trying to go to, so they can do that strategy.
Well, it looks like you're going to be staying out an extra lap, so you're going to be pitting on lap 19, maybe getting that lap
If
led.
didn't say pit, so I mean, I'm taking word for it.
Well, you just gained the lead right there, so I don't know if you'll be able to cross the line before they do. I don't know if you'll be able to get that
Probably
5 bonus
not,
points.
and this is probably gonna backfire on me.
Oh, Liam, come on, not like this. But crucially, though, on pit entry, that 24 has really closed the gap to that 96. So it looks like the 24 is better on the short run, but the 96 is better on the long run. So I don't know. Could this be a
No, that's backfire.
Oh, Liam. But could this be a 96 victory? I don't know. But there's the 24 right there, getting on pass. But are you in danger of blowing a tire?
I did.
Oh, Liam.
Look, I've done this before, right? So we might be, so we're gonna be good.
Man, that thing is okay. Really slow it on down, because this is gonna be a really hard turn for you to take. Oh my goodness.
We good? We trucking?
Oh my goodness me. But yeah, so the 17 unfortunately will not lead a lap. So right now the only 2 leaders have been the 96 and 24, and look at that. Ooh, actually hitting the wall right there. That 24 is going to close in a little bit more right there. Let's check on in with our points leader of UK. He's now going to be under fire with a 20 of BS. So I guess whatever floats your boat. By the way, the 20 car has just gone and is checking on in to a potential podium finish. Now, he has told me before the race, like I said, that not only is he just going to vibe, but every time that he gets a podium, one of those weird stats that I actually had to double check, but every time that he has gotten a cup podium, 2 times by the way, I have yet to stream that race. It's because of, one time that, there was a stolen truck out in front of my driveway that I had to deal with. That's why I couldn't stream that race. He finished on the podium there. And then there was also the time in Pocono where I was just taking the day off, and he finished on the podium there. So 2 times he has finished on the podium, and I have streamed that race. So I think that's hilarious. But we have Fluff God in chat now saying, "What's up? What's going on, Fluff God? Are you ready for Road America on Monday?" Liam, Road America versus Canadian Tire. What's better and why?
Ooh, if you're looking for a more challenge, well, hold up. Overall, or like racing wise?
I just said what's better.
Ooh. Ooh. Well, I gotta go with the hot feeling and say Road America.
Alright, that's the correct answer. Road America is my personal favorite road course. Not just in the game, but in real life, I have been a fan of Road America since even before the Cup Series had gone there. I have actually gone back and watched every Road America race that NASCAR has done there. So I've seen it. Well, not quite live, but on repeat, not repeat, playback. I don't know why I was stuttering over that. On playback of Justin Allgaier, infamously, my favorite Xfinity driver, by the way, infamously losing.
Running out of fuel.
Oh my god, that was heartbreaking. But that is just a piece of what Road America offers. It's very technical, very flat, so you have to really watch your how aggressive you get on and off throttle. As opposed to Canadian Tire, we're on board and we have been watching T-Bird for the past lap or so. The curves, they're banked, the turns are banked, which is very road course like. So that allows you to be more aggressive, not only with the throttle, but with the brake as well. As opposed to Road America, it's very flat. You have to watch out for locking up your tires. You have to really watch how aggressive you can shift down through the gears, because the back end can just snap on you. And not to mention that there are no barriers. You can see in Canadian Tire, there are barriers all over the place. At Road America, if you either get punted or you lock it up, you are going into the grass, or even worse, the sand pits that are in almost every corner. So, that is why I like Road America. This has been my TED Talk. Thank you all so much for watching. Cade actually backing on out. Oh, and 96 T-Bird spins it right there. Oh, T-Bird, not like this. Oh, my goodness. I don't know quite what happened. I think he may have shifted down a little bit too soon. But now that 24, and I know exactly what's going through his head right now, is that 96 is fuming right now. He is trying to get back into it, and he just needs to get back into that rhythm. He knows that he has the pace on the longer run, but actually we're going to be... the 22 is, just came off pit lane, so I thought he lagged on out for a second, but I guess not. Liam, what are you doing?
Was trying to downshift, car got loose, overcorrected.
Why do I, like, whenever I just kind of shift on through the running order, I feel like it's just been like, Liam, what are you doing? But getting back into it though, wow, going on two wheels right there. Yeah, that 96 just needs to get back in working condition, and he can get back up there. Half this race to go, plenty of time to go and get it done. Go and get this bread, as the kids say nowadays.
What?
Go and get this bread, apparently. That's a new thing that people say. Not really a new thing, but...
No.
Alright, what did the kids say then?
I don't... God knows. We come up with a bunch of stupid crap.
I don't know. Like I said, this dates me. I feel... If Packer says he's old, I feel ancient. So... I'm just saying. But, so right now, is everyone just kind of...
I can make you feel a lot more Asian if you want.
I don't know, just try
That
me.
is not the place.
Man, cuz, just out here trying to get on that paper chasing, you know? Like, I mean, cuz, you always be tripping.
T-Bird! Oh my goodness, Liam, I don't mean to cut you off, but T-Bird just left the race.
That's a spot.
Okay, I just
So
want to
if
confirm.
BS's internet wants to kick in here, I'm not
I
gonna
just want to
complain about
confirm.
it.
I just want to confirm, Liam. As soon as you cross the start-finish line, is that a spot? Are you now in P4?
Yeah.
He has left the building. Let's check the Discord to see what he has to say. Anything. I feel like that has to be a lag out. That has to be a lag out. He was still in contention of making it, but the 96 has left the building, and that's exactly what the 22 of Cade wants. Now he just needs to gain the laps back in order to pass him.
I don't think he's 4 laps down compared to me, so I think he's probably 6 to him.
Well,
There's a car slow on the front stretch.
That would be the 22. I don't think he realized. I don't know if he realizes that the 96 has lagged out.
Cade, keep going.
Yeah,
Keep driving.
keep going. The race is still going.
No, the spot.
Yeah, that's a spot right in front of you. He has to go. I'm sure someone will tell him and let him know. But he has to gain the laps back, as opposed to the 96. I don't think he's realized that the 96 has lagged out. I'm sure someone will tell him. But yeah, big news there. That would be a top 5 for him. But I don't know why. That has to be a lag out. I don't know. We're gonna find out now. I'm gonna message him right now.
Have you been on that battle of Mopao and BS?
I should. I should honestly. Oh, BS is actually coming on down pit lane. Interesting strategy choice.
He pit. I noticed he pits sooner than us, and that actually came to his advantage to close the gap between him and Mopao on that last stint, or last run.
And we do get confirmation that the 96 was indeed a lag out.
Oh. Well, someone needs to get on the radio or something here and needs to tell Cade that he
needs to go.
Like, right in 4th gear or something.
I mean, that's a free spot in front of him. It's not like if he just parks it right
Crew
now.
Chief man, get on the radio.
Hey, I will. In fact, I'll probably just message him right now. Just be like, hey, just letting you know. Unless he's watching the race, I don't know. But hey, he's still.
We're coming up to stage break.
Take at least 5 minutes. He
Exactly.
realizes it right now. He realized it. I just messaged him. He's like, oh, there he goes.
We coming up on the stage break in the real life race.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He figured it out. Okay, there we go. Okay. Wow. He's literally just like, oh, and there he goes. Okay, he's going. So, back to the T-Bird though. That's heartbreaking. In fact, I'm gonna let him know that.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm watching this race right now.
Is it good? Is it at least good? No spoilers.
I mean, stage 2 just ended. Was trying to see if my driver kid is lap back. He moved him. Came up short.
He moved him! But yeah, the 96 of T-Bird, absolutely heartbreaking. That essentially...
Should have walled him.
Essentially, gives the win to Cyber. Now, whether or not he also lags out, can you imagine? If someone else in front of you lags on out, that's the craziest podium I've ever seen. And speaking of the craziest podium, BS is now in that podium spot.
So you said someone went off track just before in the last few turns. Might have been Cade. I'm not really too sure.
You said stage 2
I could just see it on the strat map. Yeah, stage 2 IRL.
Alright. Dang, really? There's wait, this is a 5... Oh, this is not a 500 miler. Okay. My bad.
No.
I was about to say, really, how are they done with stage 2 already?
I'm drifting.
So, I guess UK will lead a lap right there by staying out an extra lap. Unless, actually, the 24 will not be able to get to him. Actually, we're going to be on board with that because this could be 5 bonus points for UK. But by virtue of the 96's misfortune, UK has just been gifted, literally handed 2 positions. 1 by Baseball Kid, 2 by T-Bird. And it looks like the 24 will come on by, and the 14 will not lead that lap. so there. Hey, hey, Cade. If I'm Cade as well, like that's 2 free positions right there by just doing that. Now I don't know if that's positions already been gained or not, but we're gonna have to keep an eye on that.
Tighten this thing up a little.
Yeah, I feel like you definitely need to. There goes the 14 of UK. I think BS just gained a spot on him. I think that's P2. That's just now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Now, if one of them wants to get a speeding penalty on this final pit stop, I'm not going to complain about it too much.
Well, I guess. I mean, shoot, I don't even know if that's going to do it. Because there is so much gap. They're already going through the double right-hander. And you're just now coming out of the pits. That would put you equal to them. So, but even then, I don't even know. What lap are we on?
Circling around. Lido just hit Doherty, so 11 to go.
Oh dang. Yeah, we are almost done with this race, by the way. So I know I know
has not made up that spot yet.
Oh, he needs to. He's a couple laps from it.
1 lap shy, according to what I have.
All right, well, that's why he's still chongling along right there. So we're gonna be. In fact, actually, let's. Actually, you know what, Liam, take us a lap through Canadian Tire, by the way.
I'll do it once we get to the start-finish line here.
Sure. In fact, I'm gonna see and check on in with the Discord to see what's going on with that. Oh, T-Bird, absolutely heartbroken. Oh, yeah. Here, just kind of give you a repeat. He is just venting in the Discord chat right now, and you have to feel for him. He's so close to his first cup win each time he gets ripped from him. All right, take us away.
Here we go. Past the start-finish line, in third gear, we want to brake just before that black mark on the asphalt right there. We're still riding in third gear, all the way up here. You can determine if you want to shift up the fourth or not. I tend to bat down the third. That way you can get a better turn right here. Bring it all the way down and up the rumble strips. Back up the fourth, back the third. Downshift in the second just to help the rotation. Back up in the third. In the fourth right there. Slight lift just so the car does not get sideways on you. Then double downshift in the second, let the car just coast right here. Slight tap of the gas, not on it. Still coasting, back on it. Back in the third. Short shift in the fourth, just that little bit, saves you a little bit of gas. Hog the bottom right here, fastest way around. There's a loose real IRL in the pit lane. Looking for your braking point, down the third, let it just coast. Slight tap of the gas, back on it, still coasting. Then downshift in the second right here helps the rotation. Widen this just a little bit so that way you can get a longer drive off. Up the third, at the line. That's a lap around here.
Oh, nice. And by the way, what was that lap? Could you enlighten us? No, not like the lap number. Yeah, 16, yeah.
Yeah, 16.815.
1669? No,
Wait.
okay, cool. Never mind.
116.815.
Alright, I'm distracting you. Okay, go ahead. So it looks like Cade must have made up that position because he has parked it in turn
Indeed.
2. Alright, so there we go. And I guess that's all he wanted. So, we are well within striking distance of the next pit stop. BS is currently in P2, but the 14 car. This is. I'm gonna be honest. This is the only real battle on track right now. The Cyber has. Where is he at in comparison to those guys? He's already down to Mario Andretti. Yeah, exactly. He's about half a track ahead. So. These guys are definitely the only battle right now. In fact, UK just got loose. But crucially, this is a good points day for Cyber. Not really because of just the win, but UK has yet to lead a lap. So 5 bonus points is not to his advantage. And by him finishing P3, if this race would end right now, P3 would lose him 15 total points to Cyber, making that 54-point gap go on down to 39. And with 4 races left in the season, that 39 could easily be the could be the difference maker of winning or losing a championship. This points battle is still in on it, or still going until the end of the season, I would say. People already celebrating Cade's top 5. So.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah! Coors Light is already being thrown around. Oh, there you go. They actually has a perfect parking spot right there. Basically, right where the track is a perfect exit right there. You know what?
There
actually,
we go. Back into the 115.
There you go. Pole time, by the way, was a 15.6. I should mention. I wonder.
That was a 15.8. Just
very,
shy
very
of
close.
7.
Ooh, Kate is actually asking a very interesting question. Am I the only one with top 5s at the road courses? Let's actually check that. So that is a very interesting stat. He finished P4 at Sonoma. He finished P12 at Mid-Ohio, so the answer is no.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there was a good field that showed up to Mid-Ohio.
Yes, but everyone left, which is weird. Like, don't get me wrong, it's Mid-Ohio, I understand.
I think BS is in the pit lane.
For, I'm assuming, his final stop. This is lap 33?
Yes.
Hell yeah, got it.
34 for Cyber right now, but I'm
Damn
on
it.
33.
No, we go by the leader here. So I was, okay, it's lap 34. Alright, so to kind of go more in depth about what I was talking about, or what Cade was talking about with the top 5s. He finished P4 at Sonoma, P12 at Mid-Ohio, and then going to be P5 here. Unless Liam, you lag out, or BS lags out, and he gains the laps back, which even then, I don't think he has enough time in order to gain those laps back. So that's interesting. But in terms of the other competition that has finished, Mid-Ohio was P2 for Xander, or Cyber, I should say. UK was finished P17 at Sonoma, but P3 at Mid-Ohio. The only other driver that would have had top 5s in both road courses would have been Xander, but he started and parked. So interesting. So we've been on board with Cyber right here. Essentially, as long as he doesn't lag out, he is good to go. Because BS has already made his final stop, so I can't really compare him as opposed to where his teammate, or the 14 car is. So in fact, here he is, and he's about to go into.
No, I was talking about my lap time there, 15.7.
Hey, there you go. It's getting faster. Well, and that's one of those things that like you don't really think about it. But you don't really think about it, but the number of laps that you put on your tires actually makes the car go faster. It's weird. It shouldn't do that.
Yeah, we had this talk before last time.
But it's so important to talk about it at road courses because it's one of those things that it shouldn't be like that, but it is.
Exactly.
I mean, like it's just the fact that you have Canadian Tire right here, very banked curbs, not curbs, turns. These cars should be easily like a second and a half slower than what we are seeing right now. But alas, here we are.
You good?
Yeah, no, sorry, I was just reading Discord. Um, we should be coming on down to 4 laps ago.
Yeah. Lidl was on 37 right now.
37 going on 38 then. Okay, so as he crossed the line right now, so 3 laps to go. I wonder if Cyber's going to go for the 2-tire stop. Probably not. He can afford a 4-tire stop. There should be no reason why he should risk it. Again, if he is, then he has
Yeah,
bigger.
no, with the lead he has, there's no need to.
If he does not need to blow a tire, and he would have been out by now, yep, he's taking 4 tires. He's probably just going for fastest lap, which isn't. This isn't F1. He doesn't get. He doesn't get a point for for leading lap, but actually, strangely enough, that is an entire pit stop sequence that the 24 has on the 14. So there he is right there. The 14 should be coming on down anytime now for his final stop. So that will bring BS into it for his P2, assumingly that he hasn't spun or sped or something or other. But now technically this is the battle for the lead right here, and the 14 is just looking for that lap lead. So I don't even know if he's going to be stopping this time. But if it's 3 to go, I'm assuming he has to stop at some point. It has to be this lap, I'm assuming. We're going to be on board with the 14 here to see if he can actually do it. There is plenty of dust. That is the 22 that is going to be going through the S's. And yep, he's going to be getting well out of the way. And there goes the 14 down pit lane. Unfortunately, not going to be able to lead that lap. So where's the 20 at? The 20 is just going down the Mario Andretti straight right now, trying to gain as much time as possible, but 2 laps to go in this race, by the way. Absolutely has blown on past or I guess this time. It's only just now coming up on 10:10. So, like I said, this race is blindingly quick. There goes the 14 in the 20 car. Oh, crucially, I think the 14 took 2 tires. And that's what we were talking about. BS is going to be looking at a 3rd place finish, assuming that that left front can hold. But yeah, this 24 car has been the absolute class of the field. It still sucks knowing that T-Bird lagged on out. But, I mean, if there's any consolation for the 96 here, is that he is now invited to the Clash. And that was one of his biggest things, that out of the year that this league has been operational, he has yet to be invited to one of the invitational events, whether by getting a pole or by winning a race. And that was one of the things that he just wanted to check off his list. And he will now get to the Clash. But 1 to go here in at Canadian Tire for the 5th to last race of the season, the Canadian Tire GP essentially, with 5 racers left in the race. Again, 3 DNFs. 1 was a definite start and park, but it was pretty interesting all around. Liam, you are going to get a top 4 out of it. That's really going to help your day. Especially as if I should say, Packers or Bass miss another race, you're suddenly in the top 10. If any one of those two,
I just know how to play my cards and play the system.
But coming out of the S's here, the 24 will get another victory to his name. Finally able to go and get his 2nd win in the season. First win in the Cup season. Will go and get it done. He got 2 race wins in Challenger, but finally getting one for Saturday. Wait, is this the last lap?
Yeah.
Liam, you could have told me that before.
I was focused on my own
Oh my
stuff.
God, Liam. Here I am making a fool of myself, saying that that was the last lap, and the 24 still has one more lap to go. Oh my goodness! He could have taken the jump right there. By the way, he has that gap that he could have. Here's the 14, by the way. Where is the 20 at? We just passed him. The 20, yeah. Oh, unfortunately for BS, it looks like unless UK blows a tire in this last lap, he will finish P3 here. He's very, very close to doing so. Very being conservative on the brakes going into the double right-hander. The 24 now coming out of the S's will get his first victory in the Saturday Cup season, finally going and getting it done. So excellent job from Cyber. Let's go and check on in with our P2 here. Here's UK. No tire blowage quite yet, so UK will come out of the S's with another podium. So excellent job from him. Of course, spinning across the line as he usually does. So BS will get P3. Cade will go and get P5. So Liam, we're just waiting on you, which will be P4. You could coast across the line as long as you make that time. I mean, even then, you don't even need to. It's not like you get disqualified or anything. But yeah, excellent race all around, guys. That was. I mean,
I wouldn't have minded the caution.
I think a lot of people wouldn't have minded either. But, you know, that's 2 races back-to-back that we've had 0 cautions. So, a little tidbit right there. But yeah, very interesting podium, like I said. The UK, by virtue of just strategy, has been able to go and get P2 literally out of his butt. I don't know how he did it, but he did. So, going and excellent work from him. Ooh, spicy. Top 5, baby. Call me road course ringer. That's what I was referring to right there. But yeah, double top 5 for him. Fastest lap does go to Cyber with a 15.3. Liam, your lap would have lined in 3rd, behind actually BS, who has a 15.5. So let's go and back in out of this lobby and get these guys up in here. Ooh, Kate calling you out on in the Discord. Are we going to see a Sam Mayer and a Sam Mayer Ty Gibbs fight?
I mean, he can be Sam Mayer in that situation.
Needing.
What is your opinion on that fight?
I feel like people need to take off their helmets if they want to fight. Honestly.
Man, ain't no rules in a fight.
What?
Nothing was stopping Sam Mayer from keeping his helmet on.
Okay, but like, if you're going
it's to be being the smarter person in the fight.
No, okay.
Yes.
You're assuming you're using logic. Okay. Okay. Like, as in, like, you're trying to like outsmart your opponent in the fight. What I'm talking about is if you want to be like a man enough to start a fight, you know, and the other person has a layer of protection.
He said he wasn't even playing in the. He said he wasn't even planning to fight him until stuff got said after he turned his back.
Well, but still, like, you know, you gotta, like, if you have a layer of protection, that's not fair, you know, essentially, that is not a fight.
There is no such thing as a fair fight.
Oh my god. Going back to elementary school with this. But,
there is no such thing as a fair fight, Pat.
Liam, we're about to fight.
The only time there's a fair fight is when it's sports.
We're about to fight.
Oh, like, drop the gloves, come
on! But as we wait for our top 3 to get in here, we wait for UK and BS to join. The rest of the running order, like I said, Liam on the P4, Kate P5. P6 belongs to T-Bird. Again, very unfortunate for him. P7 is Baseball Kid. P8 is Xander. P9 will belong to BD. P10 will belong to Nathan. The latter two are the LPP, the last place points. Well, I guess we only have one person that will actually join us for interviews. So I guess Cyber, we're going to be doing your interview right now. Finally, going and getting it done in the Saturday series. You have been waiting for this return for quite some time. You had of course, as soon as I start the interview. But you have 2 wins on Challenger, and don't get me wrong, those are just as good. But have been on a very long streak here on Saturdays. How do you feel?
It feels a sense of relief to finally break through and get one that I've been coveted on so much this season. Um, I was hoping it was gonna be me between me and T-Bird to the end, but I guess other things happened and not in his control, which I hated for him. Like he could have had a good chance to maybe get his win, but maybe. But it was a great battle with him. Like I said, I was on the battle to the end. Car was great. It was fast. Not much to complain.
Well, I mean, not as fast as a fan on the internet, as it should be, but
Hmm.
yeah, that's actually one of the biggest things I wanted to say is you and T-Bird were going at it for essentially the first half of this race, but unfortunately he lagged on out, essentially gifting you the win. Did that kind of back down your pace a little bit, knowing that you have that little bit of safety net, or were you still going all in?
I was still attacking to make sure that with the lead I had, I was just still attacking the corners like how I was with him battling. So yeah.
Well, I mean, it proved dividends for you because you basically had an entire pit stop advantage. I say almost because you did still come out behind your teammate there at the final pit stop, but that showed that you were the car to beat at the end of the day. But yeah, again, we all feel bad for T-Bird. Unfortunately, his internet just not giving on out, but Cyber that gifted you the win. So congrats on the first place, and you were able to close up the gap a little bit to your teammate in the points, which is also really good.
Yeah. At least I got something to gain it on them.
Well, we're going to be seeing how that's going to change in the Indy Oval next week. So maybe we'll see another win out of you yet. But let's change our focus to, I guess, our second place earner, because I guess our third place is not going to be showing. But again, I've been saying that, and they've been joining as I'm doing this interview. So UK, you are not a road course ringer by any stretch of the imagination. You have said on presets you suck at them, but somehow you still go out and get a podium out of this race, albeit, albeit from a little bit of pace and a little bit of luck. But how did the car feel underneath you today?
So
Well, at least you're honest. But
this is my opinion. I hate this place. I think it needs to be burned down, hit by a tornado. Wherever can happen, it needs to happen. I would take any other road course in the game over this one.
Well, I guess you're really going to hate it because Challenger is going to be here in 3 weeks' time. It's the round
Oh
of six
yeah,
finale.
I'll be out. I'll be out of the playoffs then.
Oh no! But yeah, we see it right there that UK. That's another Mopawa one too. You were actually in a very tight battle originally with the 37 baseball kid and the 17 of Liam. Unfortunately, both of them, baseball kid. Ended up not having the best of finishes, and then Liam actually it kind of was set the stage after he blew a tire. So I mean, essentially that just gifted you a podium place, but then BS came out of nowhere. Did you feel threatened that you're going to lose P2? I mean, what was your strategy? Did you take 2 tires at the end, or was that 4?
I took no tires at the end.
Oh my god! How
It
were
was 3
you?
laps.
Were you? I know, but were you worried about blowing a tire at all?
No,
Okay, well, never mind then. So I guess that explains about how that happened there. But either way,
I was
that.
at like 37% of my laps when I came out of pits.
Oh my
I'm like,
god.
I could make 3 laps of that.
Oh my god. I wish I could do that. But my tower work
Well,
sucks at road courses.
well, you got
But
the speed. I don't have the speed here.
well, I mean, either way, you still came out with a P2 out of this. So a good point save for you. Unfortunately, you were not able to lead that lap. So you were going to
Yeah,
lose 10.
I was trying so hard.
You were trying so hard, and you came close twice, but unfortunately was not able to go and get it done. But so, and therefore doing, you lose 10 points to Cyber. So in the Oval next week, I know how good you are there. Let's see if I mean this championship battle gets a little bit closer. From 54 points now down to 44.
Yep, we'll see what happens there. I'm
All
waiting for
right.
Bristol.
Well, I guess Bristol in 2 weeks. There we go. But the best, well, I guess is not going to be joining us. BS is going to be in P3. The actual time I get to interview him, he decides to not show. So with that, I guess we're going to close on out for the night. This has been the MRL Cup Series here for the fifth to last race of the season at Canadian Tire. Thank you all so much for coming on out. Huge congrats to Cyber for P1. UK P2, BS was P3, and Liam P4, but you are in race reporter, so we've been hearing from you all night. So thank you all so much for
Man, doesn't mean I still can't fill in.
I, I mean, we were hearing from you. You said the car was good, man. I mean, you blew a tire.
It was vibing. I mean,
You yeah. I had to ask what vibing meant. I felt old. But yeah, you know when you have to go to Urban Dictionary.
it was trying to
for a
save at the
word.
pump.
Yeah, see it at the pump. Oh my god. But yeah, we're gonna close on out for the night. Let's go enjoy the rest of this race, and I will be back on Monday for the Sportsman Series. Have a good night, everyone. Peace.